Hi, this is Conrad and Derek.
Hello.
Day four, and it's been ups and downs already. And uh, we wanted to share that with you because it's not a steady story of success or failure. It's hard. And our business is struggling right now. It's very hard for us. We don't know if we're going to come out of that all right. And I share that with you because uh, I figure you can relate because we're all going through our own personal ups and downs, and it can be scary. And I was thinking of how it can feel out of control too when the things we've relied upon are not what they are just last week. And you watch the news, it can be scary. And I want to tell you that you have something you can do. It's not out of control. That bringing control and peace into the world starts with bringing it here and here. If you can set your mind to a peaceful place and calm, you can project that to the people around you, the ones you love, and you can project that into the world. And if you can build strength and courage and calmness in your body, you can project that too. And so the beginning of effecting change in your home, in your personal life, and throughout the world, in your community, starts with you. And it starts with doing something like this, where you're dedicating time to work on that. So we're going to keep doing this. We hope you'll keep doing this with us. Huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for getting us here to this space to be together.
Yeah. It's this works. So stick with it. All right, we're going to just do some we're going to spend about 20 minutes or so together doing a physical exercise that's going to affect how you feel. I thought you were going to stand a foot behind me.
I have,
Right there.
look, I have my chair. I'm going to do chair yoga
The good
today.
news is the virus is not going to kill us. We're going to kill each other way before that.
Here we go. I'm seated position. Any chair
Yeah,
will work.
Derek's going to show you how if your situation is such that you feel better sitting, you can do a lot of this by sitting. And the idea is that do whatever you can and don't do what you can't do and don't worry about it. Just show up and
I like
start
this
doing
chair
something.
too. This is good. It's low.
Okay,
Little
good.
step stool.
Here we go. All right, so we start with a wide stance and we're going to turn at the waist, and we call these turns. And if you haven't already, put on some music and consider keeping music on at different times in your day. Maybe the same music that you're listening to with us, you might bring back later in the day, and it might cue a sense of the feeling you have when we're doing this together, which can be calming. It's a pretty day here, and we're going to try to get out on a hike. So think about getting outdoors too. So I'm just turning at the waist and I'm relaxed. And I'm turning in a range of motion that's comfortable, not overdoing it. And the reason that this sort of thing works so nicely in calming the mind is because the rhythm of this motion calms the breath and it relaxes us. So, how the body feels can inform the mind. How the mind is feeling can inform the body. We're working on both, relaxing. Now more than ever, we want to make good decisions and we want to be brave for the people that are counting on us. And to do that, we need to be calm. That's when we make our best decisions, when we're fearless. So I feel myself turning a little deeper as I go, and that's because I'm warming up, opening up. And I can feel the spine, little pops and opening there. You may feel it down in your legs and your hips as well. Little sounds or movements that things are releasing and opening.
I already feel better.
You do? Yeah. Turns are the best. Yeah.
The rhythm of this movement
There's
calms me down.
there's another video I'll post. I made some years ago, which was just turns and why they're so great. And maybe I'll put that back up. If you did nothing but turns every day like this and try doing them a couple times a day, you really can have an impact on how you feel. For all the tightening of sitting at a desk or for straining in the work that you have, for all the tightening that watching the news might give you, you've got to answer that with relaxing, with a untightening. Yeah, that's good. Breathing. And now let's expand. Remember, we expand by lifting the opposite heel. You see my heel come up. Only do that if that feels comfortable and balanced for you. Go slower. Turn deeper. And think of yourself as tall, lifting, proud, lifting your heart and your chest up. And that'll keep your spine in the right place as you turn. Okay, good. Now let's open up the side. So a wide stance. Bend down and then bring the arm up and over. And then the other one down and up and over. I think you're just going to have to get used to seeing my belly button. I keep trying to find shirts that work, but I'll work on that. Huh? There's a great cumulative effect of doing this every day. If you've started with us a few days ago, you might be feeling a difference now, just in your range of motion, your balance, your strength. I have found that after a few days, if I haven't been doing this, and I try to do it every day, you get a cumulative positive effect. And after a week or after 20 days, boy, you've got a range of motion that you didn't know you had, and strength and balance. Now bring up both arms and going slower with both arms to the side, hips to the opposite side. Glide the hips, right, nice and easy. And then come to center, bring your stance a little tighter, and then look up, palms facing. A couple of deep breaths. And then come to one side, both arms, and breathe. And to the other side. And then to center and bring palms together, palm on palm. Now bring forearms together. So I'm squeezing those forearms together. You can bend the knees to get down and get them squeezed together, and then extend up. And I'm straightening the legs, and I'm tightening the glutes, and breathing. And come down gently. Press the palms together, interlace fingers, reach up. Stretch. Wiggle the shoulders, reach up there a little bit. Look up, reach up. That's it. Reach. Come up on the balls of your feet for a second if you can. Get what we call the Bugsy stretch. Our cat Bugsy, he knows how to stretch. He goes from toes to toes. Big stretch. Then come down gently and roll your arms. You can look to the side and see where your arms are. Are they aligned with the shoulders? What kind of circles are you making? Then go the other way. If any of this is not working for you, don't do it. Stop. You can do turns while we're doing what we're doing, or you could just stop, take a break, or keep going. And then one arm after the other now, like you're swimming. That's it. And now we'll go backstroke. Take this slow and easy. Don't forget you could invite your partner or a coworker or somebody to do this with you. Fun to do together. Bring your arms down, shake them out a little bit. And with a natural stance and your arms and shoulders relaxed and your knees soft, so just a little softness there, we're going to relax the chin into the chest and just start rolling the neck gently. That's Bugsy with an eye on a pigeon if you heard him chatter. He's on pigeon patrol. We live out here in the Bay in San Francisco, across from the Golden Gate Bridge from the city in Sausalito. And we're in a floating home, which is like a house built on a barge. And all the pigeons want to come and drink water out of our gutters in the morning. And it gives Bugsy and Lily something to do to get after the pigeons. There. Did I tell you to go both ways? I started going both ways, yeah. So just go in both directions till it feels right. Now we're gonna consciously tie our breath to our movement. This is not something we do on a normal basis during the day. We just breathe, right? But by tying our movement, an expansive movement, to the breath, we can expand the breath. So inhale and bring your hands up at the same time. And then exhale and let the hands fall. Right. Inhale. Big inhale. And then exhale. Inhale. And exhale. You know who does these best? Kids. Kids are great at the warm-ups. They're fearless. They're ready to try things. They know how to play. Think of this as play. Invite your kids to join you. Big inhale, big breath. A chest full of air, and then exhale, empty. Good. One more. And exhale down. This time as we inhale, also come up on the balls of your feet. Inhale, up on the balls of the feet, if that works for you. Exhale down. Visually focus on a fixed position, a dot or something in front of you, an object, and that'll help your balance. Don't look down at the ground. Don't do this in a mirror and try to balance, it's harder. That's good. Up high and down. Excellent. You can feel the warmth that builds in you. We're going to take the warmth that we build here and pull it out to different places in the body and feel warm and good all over. This next one, we're going to sit back. And in sitting back, a squat, you just want to be careful and aware of your range of motion. Your squat might be just here today. It may be deeper. You may be down here. Just go where you go. And Derek's got a little seat behind him, and that you could put a seat behind you that would support you if you feel like you want that. Or hold on to the arm of your sofa or something for support. But inhale and come down, slide the hips back. Exhale up. And keep looking forward. See how I'm looking forward and my chest is up? Good. Be aware of your feet. Do this barefooted if you can. Try it barefooted or in socks. And let your feet really touch the ground. See how much of your foot can evenly touch the ground. And then try pushing specifically up through the heels right now. Push through the heels. And feel the difference. The muscles along the back of the legs are activated and through the glutes. 3 more of these. Good. We can come up on the balls of the feet and try it there. Don't go as deep. Inhale down and exhale up. Now again, balance. The calf muscles are engaged. And then come down and hold in this sort of half squat position. My heels are still up. If you like, you can try bringing your arms up in front of you and looking up, really feeling the effects. Or you can stay like Derek is in a nice relaxed posture and then come down, heels down. Good. Feel that? Yeah. Great. From here, we're going to roll forward into a forward bend. So either lining up the sides of the feet together or maybe a little distance between them. Bend in the knees first. Here goes the kitty. And roll forward. Hold your elbows in your hands. And then as it's comfortable, when you're ready, you can try straightening the legs. Let your head relax. Let it fall where it wants to fall. Let the arms hang where they want to hang. And at your waist, you're rolling forward and you're relaxed, going where you go. Just let the weight of your body act to guide you. Don't actively force a bend. You can bend the knees and take the stretch, the pressure off for a second. You can even come down like this for a moment. Feel the change in blood pressure. What's great is when we do these forward bends, we're letting all the blood rush down to the brain, bringing fresh oxygen to the brain. It's going to refresh us. It's good for the heart to pump into the upper body and from a different position and down to the extremities. That's why yogis practice what we call inversions. An inversion is when the head is located beneath the heart, as it is now. And the king of inversions, of course, would be the headstand that you see yogis practice. You don't need all of that to get the benefit of a forward bend. Take the pressure off for a second. Come to the knees. And then exhale as you roll forward. And breathe. Now let the arms hang down free. Bend the knees, and to come out of a forward bend and to stand up, we're going to bend the knees first. We're letting the arms hang. We lift our head first, have a little look up, and then you're going to push through the legs with bent knees, straightening, and the back straightening, and then reach up. Nice and easy. Give your body time to adjust, right? And then down. Good. Let's come down into a squat. So I'm going to go into a deep squat. You can have a squat again that's here or down further. You could be in a chair. The idea is, I'm going to come down into a squat that is going to challenge the hips to open.
And heels can be up as well.
Right, your heels can be off the ground like Derek's, or they can be down like mine, doesn't matter. Rather than trying to emulate a particular thing that we're doing, get an idea of what we're doing and then go where your body feels most comfortable and natural. You're building your awareness of your own body is what's important. Hang out here in a squat for a minute. Now, if you're doing it like me and you've got your arms placed against your knees, you can actually push a little bit against the knees, palms are pushing, and I'm spreading my hips. Then to effect an even better opening and stretch, we're going to take deep breaths, and the breath itself will help us open. Take a big inhale and exhale. That's good. Should I try crow pose? No crow pose?
Yeah,
Let me do one crow pose in
Okay.
case somebody knows crow pose. Don't try this if you don't know it yet. We could teach it on another day. But keeping my elbows where they are against my hands, I let my palms come down to the ground, and then I'm rolling forward, and I lift my feet when they're ready, and I'm just on my hands. Oh, Derek is too. Good. That's called crow pose. It's an inversion. Come back down. We'll teach that specifically maybe next time, huh? Give a little preview. From here, we're going to come up now. So again, come up slowly, keep your heart up, bring feet together, hands together, reach up, and then down. Good. Now there's another pose from here we're going to try. We're going to have our knees and feet close together, but then, and rather than turning the toes out like in a squat, turn them slightly inward. So the heels are slightly out, just a little bit. Then we're going to bend, and we're going to reach behind our back, interlacing the fingers and rolling forward, and letting the head hang. This is energy pose, and it can be a little challenging. I have really stiff shoulders, so it's challenging for me. It's also an inversion. We're bending deeply at the hips, but the knees are bent the whole time. You do not straighten the legs. Let the knees stay soft. Look down at your toes. Make sure they're relaxed and the feet are relaxed. Natural breath. Now, let your hands just drop, your arms hang to your side naturally. Keep the head down, knees bent. That's the first step coming up. Then bend at the knees, lift the head, lift the heart, reach up. Look up. Bring hands to heart. Wow. You feel the warmth? You feel your heart beating strong? Yeah, and like Derek's doing, um, I go right back to the turns.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feel the difference. You feel a difference, Stu?
Yeah, definitely. From the beginning to now, I feel
Yeah. I feel warm throughout my body. I feel more relaxed, more
relaxed.
open. That's why we call these openers. The term, having done this for years and thought about the practices, opening is the word I keep coming to. We're making space between the cells of the muscles, between the connective tissue. We're making space in the body. We're opening tight connections, releasing energy. And when the body gets opened up, our mind opens up. We open up to possibilities. We open up to being more creative. We open up to being calm and responding to life and to others in a way that we'd be proud of. So you've done a good job. Thanks for joining us. We're going to keep doing this every day while we're on, what is it? House arrest?
Lockdown, shelter in place.
Shelter in
All right.
place.
See you later. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Thanks, bro.
See ya.
All right. Thanks. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day.